you know about Russia?
When I think of Russia, I think of cold political stuff, kind of like a place not to go, even from where I'm from. But I don't really know too much about it other than cold and like politics. You know what I mean?
You won't believe what I'm about to show you in Moscow. But I see that people from the US have no idea that there are even black people in this city. It's all of Russia. We're living, doing our thing. Yay!
I didn't know either. Like when you think of Moscow, being from where I'm from, you don't expect black people. Like when we think of Russia, we just think of white people. We never just think like a black community in Russia. You know what I mean?
And you don't even think that black people could be doing fine in a city like Moscow. A language way different from English. A culture way far away from Africa.
Even just hearing you speak Russian, that just to me is like it don't even feel real.
The idea is to celebrate blackness.
Yeah.
There is not a spot in the world where black people don't do good. Wherever you put a black person, we will find our way.
Yeah, okay.
And through my life story and the life stories of my friends, I'm about to show you that we always find our way. You can't stop us, bro. It's not that shit. It's time to experience Russia. Experience Moscow.
Let's do it. So Soviet Union isn't Russia.
Soviet Union is like 40 countries.
So is that the same thing as USSR?
Yeah, Soviet Union, USSR, that's different names for the same country.
But Russia was one of the countries in that.
Yeah.
When I like think of Russia, this is what I think of, these buildings.
When Soviet Union reached its peak, they started building identical shits everywhere.
Right.
Identical schools, housing, groceries, everything was the same. That is why you get the feeling when you're in Belarus, they're in Russia. Or if you go to even Poland, at some extent, you feel like you're in Russia.
It was the same infrastructure throughout the entire. Okay.
The flats, the toilet, the street names.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, the street names too.
Like in any Soviet Union, you have a Lenin Street as the main street of the city. And you have a bunch of like squares that are the same in any Soviet Union street.
Tell me about how you ended up in Russia.
For you to be black and in a country like Russia, it has to be something bizarre. In my instance, my dad was sent to the Soviet Union in 88 or 89 to study.
From where?
From Nigeria.
So you're Nigerian?
Yoruba boys.
Yoruba boy.
Yoruba, not Yoruba. What the fuck? We're not in America. Yoruba.
It's common for Nigerians to come to Russia?
It has to be a bizarre story. It's not common.
And it was probably a lot less black people then than now?
At a point in my life, I knew only 2 cities in my hometown. Black families. Mine and a friend of ours. He decides to try it out. He kind of like it. Then shit go left. The Soviet Union collapsed. You have the Hungry 90s, and he still decides to stay.
What's the Hungry 90s?
The Hungry 90s, that's after the Soviet Union collapsed. Russia had like 8 to 10 years of lawlessness, total lawlessness.
What's that movie, Purge, where it's like all crime is legal or something?
Crime is legal.
You're lying. So someone, like cop could see someone knock somebody out in the face and nothing happens to them.
Nothing happens.
Your mom is Nigerian too?
Both my parents Yoruba.
Do you consider yourself more Nigerian or more Russian?
My base is Nigerian. My spirit is Nigerian. But the way I speak, the way I interact, the way I talk is Russian European.
Because you were born and raised there?
Yeah. Okay. But like whenever I'm talking about something deep, like where my energy comes from, that's totally Nigerian.
So let me say this. In the States, there's this type of black person that too white for the black kids and too black for the whites.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're too Russian for the Nigerians and too Nigerian for the Russians?
I had a moment like that in my life till I went to uni. Before that, everything I had about my black experience was knowledge, but now it shifted into experience. Most of us, we have this conflict of identity. You have no blacks around you. You try to act as the people you see around you. That's the Russians. So like, yo, I'm Russian. I speak the language. I like only white girls. I listen to Russian music.
Right,
so like, nah, I'm not African. Once you're black, bro.
Right.
Wherever you at, Russia, China, US, they will let you know.
In Brazil, there's black Brazilians, right? In UK, there's black British people, right?
Yeah.
What if it's just like y'all in the early stages of having y'all black people to where it feels like it's not like a melting pot?
Yeah, but all of you have your American experience, the Mexican American experience, the white American experience, the black American experience.
Right.
When you're growing up as a black person in Russia, the first thing you do is neglect the second part. But people around you will always let you know you're black. Always.
Yeah.
So the first thing you have to do, what I'm very grateful to my dad for, accept the fact that, yo, I'm an African born in Russia, and trying to find that balance.
Yeah. Pootie. Pootie, bro. Meet you. Pootie. You chilling? Good, bro.
Yo, what's up?
Pootie, bro. Good to meet you, man. You're a rapper, right?
Yeah.
Heard some good things, man. Heard some good things. Pootie.
Pootie.
What's
Like
this?
pudding.
Like Pootie with a P. No. He said Pootie like Pootie. No. Oh, you got a Putin tattoo.
Yeah.
That is insane.
That's exact.
Show it real quick. Show it to the camera.
Yo, what's up?
Where'd you get that?
Like 1 year ago.
What's the significance of the Putin tattoo?
I'm Russian nigga. Who the fuck?
Is there a lot of black folks who rap out here?
Not really, but all of my guys rapping. Like, I'm the one famous black rapper in Russia.
Oh, you're like the biggest one. Bet. Let's go inside, check
Yeah,
everything
let's
out. Y'all Russian handshakes be killing me. In the U.S., we call that the Mexican handshake. Nice to meet you. Pootie, nice to meet you.
That's Sophie, my girl.
Good, bro. This is where you do all your songs and stuff?
No, I'm doing all the jewelry here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got this stuff, some new shit for our fans and something like that. Let's go to the dark. Because of light. Yeah, bad club shit. I got
That
a
is
tattoo.
studio crazy.
There is a Baphomet statue.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Are you a Satanist?
No, it's for my jeweler.
You speak English?
No.
Ask him.
Брат, ты сатанист? Видишь, silent.
He is?
I don't know. Why didn't he respond right away? Ты сатанист, брат? Сразу, да, нет. Are you sure you want to enter that room with this guy?
Yeah.
You're going in the room. Don't go, bro. The money doesn't work. Fuck that shit.
Bro, this and then it's red.
He's the same thing that nigga in this bed.
You like Satan?
Yeah,
You like
yeah, I like.
God? You know like?
I like God.
Okay.
My God,
Hey, who's your God?
Кто твой бог?
devil.
Oh shit.
What do you do when the devil appears in the name you're not ready for? Huh? You think it's a joke?
Мне после этой жизни уже унаследован определенный чин.
Какой после этой жизни, в этой жизни дьявол может тебя трахнуть? Ты готов к этому? The devil can in this life.
Да, мы порой занимаемся этим.
He says he fucked the devil on this bed. He fucked, or the devil fucks you, or you fuck the devil. Что происходит? Ты трахаешь дьявола, или дьявол тебя трахает? Oh,
Yeah, I'm also afraid to go here, bro.
I rebuke you
Amen.
in the name of Jesus. Rebuke.
My nigga.
What is going on?
Check this out.
I don't want to go in there, nigga.
Let's go.
Get me out of this shit, bro. What is going on, bro? I want no problems. We cool, right?
In the name of Jesus.
Hey, tell him cast no spells.
He did it by his own hands with the microscope here.
You talking about a fist? Did you not see a Satan ritual? My mind is right now, bro.
This is Russia.
We are in. I forgot. We are in Russia. Y'all see the title? What the fuck? I've been with niggas this whole time. The first white guy I talked to, I see a Satan. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Show me the jury. Show me the jury. In America, you see a white dude reach in the bag, bro. He finna shoot this bitch up.
Где то, которое с...
Basically, he's the master.
Yeah, he's the
one doing
master.
the shit.
Master. We call white people master in Russia.
No, the master
What the fuck?
the master of jewelry.
When did y'all niggas sell y'all soul, bro?
Are you Christian?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
He can show how he's как полировать.
Polishes
How
the
he's
jewel.
polishing the jewelry.
Show me how we pray, bro. Like y'all show me other things. Show me how we pray. Show me how we go to church, bro. Show me how we worship Jesus.
If I'm not believing in this God shit, so I don't believe in this devil shit. I don't give a fuck about all of it. I believe in space.
We are all mad. I told you, bro. For a black person to be in Russia, you have to be bizarre.
Yeah, hey, Katrina. Bad bitch just like Trina. Hey, I call her all women. Yeah, Ray-Ban and Sertana. Hey, I fucked up the family. Yeah, y'all fucked up the family. Yeah, y'all fucked up the family. Yeah, white hoe Emma. Hey, she just wants some Emma. Hey, yeah, call that Emma. Yeah, I call her the Emma. Hey, shit, yeah. Ray-Ban and Sertana. Hey, Ray-Ban and Sertana. Hey, Ray-Ban and Sertana. Hey, I fucked up the family. Hey, I fucked up the family. Hey, I do that shit dirty. Hey, I do that bitch dirty. Hey.
I was born here. Yeah, I was born in a little town, and when I was 14 years old, I moved to St. Petersburg. Moved to St. Petersburg with my mama. She's black too. She's the first female black rapper in Russia.
Your mom raps?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, there's female rappers in Russia?
A little. My mom was the first, like, she opened those gates, you know. My dad, he's African. He was just studying here. My mom, like, didn't say to him that he has a child.
Yeah,
and
with
he
him?
moved back to Africa without knowing that he had a son here.
Have you and him spoken?
Yes. He found me, like, when I was 21.
Wow.
I'm 33.
Wow,
Like
so
Jesus. I'm in Jesus age.
Your mom is a rapper here. How did that work? Was she popular? Was she big?
She was underground. She was actually an underground movement with some stuff, gangster shit. and
Really?
all of it, yeah.
So your mom is street. She hood.
Yeah, she's from the street.
Oh shit, that's
From the
crazy.
hood. Actually, she was the wife of the first famous white Russian rapper in Russia.
But your story's fucking insane. So you have tattoos and everything. I want to talk about this Putin
About
tattoo.
Vladimir Putin, yeah.
Why'd you choose to get it?
You know, actually, when the war starts, a lot of people say a lot of not really good shit about Russia or something like that. I was like showing that I don't give a fuck. I was born here. I will just say it loud.
You got this as a way to show like Russia
It's my
pride.
message. Yeah, it's my message. I was in the. Как сказать, братан, что я служил в армии?
He was in Russian army.
Oh, you was in the army.
Yeah.
In Russia, once you reach 18, you're obliged to serve for a year. Only if you go to college, then you can skip it.
Did you have to do that?
I'm not a citizen.
Okay, it's only for citizens.
Yeah.
What was everybody's like thoughts when you got the tattoo?
When I get the tattoo, like 50,000 of subscribers get off from me like
They
in 1
unsubscribe?
hour.
Wait, so how did the Russian people react?
In
to it?
Russia, there is a lot of people who doesn't like this shit, like the government and something like that.
Yeah.
But actually, when I was a little boy, it was a lot of skinheads in Russia.
Yeah.
Like they killed black people, they with the knife. Even my mom have a scar here. They got a knife in the in the chest, you know.
Yeah.
And I was 5 years old. And when Putin came, he like he stopped
that
all of
crime.
this shit. Yeah.
So-
and that is why I respect this guy, you know.
Have you traveled anywhere before? You think people would like react differently if you
Actually, yes, I think yes, but I don't give a fuck. It's my position, and I'm
Right.
like, I'm peaceful enough to don't give a fuck about
go?
it.
Right. Would you ever want to travel to the USA?
Yes, of course, because I was raised on rap culture, hip hop culture. I want to check it out from my own eyes, you know.
Let me ask too, because you got a face tattoo.
Yeah.
What was the decision to do that? Like, how old were you when you got your face tattoo?
23.
Were you ever worried, like, damn, I can't get a job?
I wanted to block a way for me to get a simple, just a normal job.
The person I interviewed in Osaka, Japan, told me the same thing. How many face tattoos do you have?
I don't remember.
Damn, oh yeah, you got some on your forehead.
Yeah. Even
middle-
my girlfriend had.
She has a Uzi on her
Yeah,
face.
when she became my girlfriend, I say, you will never go to the job.
Really?
Do this shit on your face. I wanted to make her an artist, and I produced an album for her. I say, do this shit. It will be easier for you not to think about normal jobs.
One of my biggest like concerns was coming here was about how strict like cops and stuff are. You being black, you having all these tattoos. Strict when it comes to like locals.
Он спрашивает, типа, как ты думаешь, копы в России менее агрессивны, чем американские копы?
They're not aggressive at all. Да нет, нихуя. Там они сразу убивают, братан. I was famous already. I was just walking through the street smoking. And 2 cops come over me and they just rapped my song and they did nothing to me.
Oh, so cops
Yes.
here fuck with you.
Yeah, sometimes they come like that and they take a photo.
In the USA, most rappers hate the cops. How about out here? Do like people like the cops?
I'm just
here?
laughing on them. I'm just laughing on them, but I don't hate them.
Do you feel like it's easier to make it in the entertainment business in Russia because you're black?
Not because all white people, like, they're not hating black people, but they don't understand us, and for them it's difficult to get your culture. It's difficult to because in USA everyone knows what is it black culture,
Right.
and
They're not
in
too
Russia
familiar.
it's just in the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
It's just I was the first who gave them like a chance to understand what is it even when you're black. It's not as easy.
Do they consider you Russian the same way you consider yourself Russian? Not even consider, the same way you are. Do they accept you?
Yes, after I passed the Russian army, after I do
They're like,
some
okay,
Russian
he did
stuff,
everything.
it was like, oh, he's Russian. And when they heard my music, they understand what I'm talking about. They get my Russian accent and all of it. They get that I'm Russian, actually. When I went to Africa, it was more difficult to prove them that I'm African than here to prove that I'm Russian. They say, oh, you're white, you're not black. Because in Africa, like, when you have a little piece of white blood, you're white. And in America, when you have a little piece of black, you are black.
I never considered that.
Yeah, they was like saying, you're white, you're not black. And
Yeah, fuck our interview.
Marina.
So, actually living in Russia, it's not like all the time we don't think about politics. We don't give a fuck about all this conflict and something like that, because we know that politics is politics and war is some bullshit. Like, it's not concerning to us. When you see some people who really thinks about that, it's just because maybe there are nothing to think about. Because normally we're just chilling about all of this shit. If you will just get out and scream that Russia is bullshit, Russia, of course, they will act like aggressive, onto your side, but normally they don't give a fuck.
They're happy people, just chilling, just vibing, go to the restaurants, go to the clubs.
I have a lot of Ukrainian fans, and after this shit, less.
And before we continue, football and basketball season is back, and Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. Why I like Prize Picks is because your favorite team could lose, but you can still win cash on the individual player. The app is really easy to use. All you have to do is pick more or less on a few player stats. Now, Prize Picks is available in 45 states, including California and Texas. To get started, Prize Picks will give you $50 in lineups to play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups. Use promo code POOTY when you sign up today. Make sure you download the Prize Picks app and place the entry while this offer is still available. And let's get on with the rest of the video. It's Young Pooty Pick. What's one stereotype that's not true about Russia? Damn, is this Batman? What the fuck are they laughing? Wait, why are they laughing?
Speak about the spy Natasha.
Okay.
American movies, they have a spy.
We do have a lot of. I think that's back and forth though, because y'all have movies with American spies too, right?
Yeah, but
it's not a thing.
out of what I heard, there were not a lot of women spies.
Yeah?
So that's just a
But in
stereotype
American
because
movies, you always get
it's
a woman spy.
A woman, she's beautiful, she's Natasha, she can get the information.
Yeah, she's hot.
That's the stereotype.
But
That's
she's
what I
with the
meant.
cops.
What's another stereotype that's not true?
And beers were running on the streets.
No joke. I hit him up. I was like, yo, maybe a long shot. Do you know where I can wrestle a beer?
Russians don't really have a connection with bears like that.
Right.
It's not the thing.
I mean-
Russians are about cats.
I haven't
Russian
seen one
people.
cat.
Bro!
You
We
don't see
know-
them outside because
Bro,
they're all inside.
Bro, a girl I told, like, I like you, but we're not sleeping
With no fucking
cats
cat, yeah.
in this bed.
No, it cannot be here.
Eating
never had
from the
experienced
same
that.
plates, we cook food, and she's like, you cannot. And like,
Pause. That's crazy.
look, zoom on me.
That's
No,
crazy.
no, pause.
Bro,
Hey,
no, bro, that's
You Americans
that's
are mad.
crazy.
Can we,
Bro,
can
bro,
we
I gotta
concentrate?
teach.
I'm
No,
showing a cat
I gotta teach Russians
Eating.
about pause, bro.
off of
No,
a plate.
listen.
This is a cat. This
Let
is
me-
not me.
Let me
about
tell you
the
when the
hour.
pause.
Okay.
No, yeah, bro.
This is a cat.
You're not supposed to do that, though.
Stop.
What the fuck
pause.
is wrong with you, Americans?
That is a
That's
pause.
pause, actually.
Bro,
No,
they've
no,
been
no,
pausing
no.
every 1
Yeah.
minute. Let's
Yeah.
bounce from here to there. Pause.
Pause, bro.
Why?
Like, men don't bounce.
We bounce in Russia.
Oh. No!
Where'd you move here?
I arrived to Russia 2012. I'm 32 years Sudanese who lived his first 10 years in Sudan, the second 10 years in Saudi Arabia, then the third 10 years here in Russia.
Oh, I'm gonna try on that.
You have to.
How much? You know what? I'm gonna shoot this shit up.
Let's go. Let's take a picture. Yeah, where?
Me too. Ask him why did he want a photo.
Почему ты подошел, попросил фоткать?
Honestly.
So you see this reaction?
He was-
This is basically the reaction
Я
when
уважаю
every
вас.
time Russian people come to you and you start speaking in Russian.
Потому что вы крутые ребята. Как бы,
Is it
таких
because
мало,
you guys
я
are so
уважаю
cool?
вас.
I forgot I had this on my head, bro. Bigger size? Biggest size. Like,
Просто фоткаться, то
Like-
не надо. Если вы будете покупать, то тогда мы дадим. Если просто фоткаться, то нет.
yup. Because of the Yep. The biggest. So how'd you end up here in Moscow?
Bruh, I mean, like, Moscow wasn't even in my list of top 10 options. My uncle, he came to Moscow at 1992. He's my father's favorite brother. He was like, yo, make Mohammed come here to study in
Why?
Moscow.
But why did they choose Moscow?
For my father, it was like one of the best options. For a lot of Africans, they see Russia as the friend.
The white friend.
Yeah, the white friend. For Sudan, Russia is much better than, let's say, USA, United Kingdom.
Really?
Yep.
Hey! Wait, but why?
There's a lot of countries on that side of the world which see America as the #1 enemy.
Really?
Done.
So like,
Why are you so surprised?
okay,
Yeah.
ready? So to us in the States, this is the ultimate do not go place. This is like a level 4 or 5 do not travel.
To Russia.
Bro, on the website, it literally said, we can't help you if anything goes wrong.
What?
Yes.
But
like
that's
it's
because of the bad connection between.
exactly.
Yeah.
To places like Mexico, Central America, coming to the US, chasing that American dream. For other countries there, it's like, this is chasing that
I
Russian dream.
It's not the
It's not
Russian
even
dream.
Russian dream.
Russia is the ally against the colonial powers of Britain,
America,
France,
Europe.
Belgium,
Right.
Germany.
Yes, sir.
It's the good white friend.
For a lot of
Right.
Africa. And I don't know why he said so, but I
Northern
think a
Africa,
lot of-
Central Africa, and
I mean,
East
like,
Africa. In
or
Nigeria as
anything,
well, they don't really give a fuck about Russia.
And sometimes I
Until
think it's
Putin. What?
that reaction of you seeing the name.
What?
I got a 20-word list I can't say.
It's a fact.
Top word on that
No, that's
list
a good
begins
It's
with a
fact.
P.
You know why Nigerians love Putin? Because the Brits left Nigeria in shambles. And now you have one guy
Okay.
resisting NATO, the EU,
That's-
Putin alone resisting the white colonial powers.
Yeah, let's stop shouting.
Is that
That's
Why
a
you
lot.
acting weird,
No,
bro?
we just don't have to shout.
I like this guy, bro. I like this guy. We do
Bro,
not have to shout that, bro.
Content over everything.
Bro,
Content over freedom,
Nah,
bro.
anyway, what?
Pretty much, bro. How do I stay safe and get a private jet home? Out of the entire world, right now, Taylor Swift is top 10 most famous artists.
That's a fact.
Artist.
If we go walk down the streets of Moscow,
I'm talking about today.
Извините. Здравствуйте, можно вопрос? Вы знаете Тайлер Свифт? Да. Знаете Тайлер? That's one. А вы знаете Тайлер Свифт? Да. Вот. Two. Йоу. Извините, пожалуйста. А скажите, вы знаете Тайлер Свифт?
Taylor Swift.
Да.
Да, знаю.
5 out of 5. Знаете?
Да.
6 out of 6. А вы знаете Тайлер Свифт?
Да, yes, I know.
7 out of 7.
Bro, you are our driver. Okay.
yeah, in Moscow.
No, bro, you just no. Wait, also. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, nigga, he just went 7 out of 7.
You in Moscow.
This is Russia.
Moscow is not. It's not Russia, bro. Moscow is not
That's a
Russia.
fact.
That's something
But-
you guys have to
but let me
understand.
tell-
You reach Volgograd, you
People-
reach Chelyabinsk, you reach Syktyvkar,
I
my
know.
nigga.
That's some places they're not interested in this
No,
music.
but
this
they know 50 Cent.
But
People
no.
that do not know rap, they know 50 Cent. He's the black guy.
50
Music.
Cent
Mind
is the
you,
guy who gets
50
9
Cent-
bulls here. He was a
No,
legend. You don't know
about
what you heard about me.
No.
You was about the candy shop.
50 Cent is the poster boy
But
of black
also-
people in non-black countries. No one knows shit. They know 50
Snoop
Cent.
Dogg, I would think
More
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg
Dogg,
is more famous.
more
than-
Snoop Dogg
yeah.
than 50 Cent.
You know who is like 50 Cent? Kanye West.
I would say Kanye. I would think because y'all live on the other side of the road. Well, you know, I would assume because I'm sure I'm on the other side of the road to y'all too. Kanye West because he has the shoes.
Yes,
he
Kim
has.
Kardashian. When Kanye West married Kim Kardashian,
No, you about
he
to-
breached the audiences. He went into the white audiences.
He made her famous.
He
Bro.
made her famous that there in your country. Here in our places, she made him
Like,
famous.
Really?
Yeah, Kim
Bro,
Kardashian gives.
Wait. In Russia, they think Kim Kardashian made Kanye famous.
Bro, a lot
Take
of
me
Russians
to the
don't know.
airport,
A lot
let
of
me
Russian
go
people
home.
don't know
What
that
the
she
You know
was.
why? You know why? Because Kim Kardashian's Armenian.
Is there a lot of Armenians in Moscow?
What?
Yeah, I heard the accent, right? I should probably move after that.
So we're passing by the biggest library in Russia, Lenin's Library.
This looks grand.
Just as in the U.S., you have the Senate and you have the House of Representatives. This is the House of Representatives. Государственная Дума.
All the decisions in this country.
From this building, yeah. This is where.
Everything.
Bro, what is that
where-
building?
This is the FBI headquarters.
Yeah, that shows. Yeah. Look at it.
These are real
That's
pussy
it,
friends,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
Pussy friends.
Hey, whoa!
That's the
That was the word.
That's not the F word.
Putin is from the KGB.
Bro.
KGB, Russian FBI control the country. Everyone knows. Hello,
This Pudi brother, do you like Pudi's leg? Send $10,000. You could be rich as fuck. But if a KGB captain doesn't like you, bro,
He wanted to go out, right?
you are done.
What is the
I just said
KGB?
it. It's the Russian FBI.
I
It's the
think
Russian
it's even
CIA.
mixed CIA with
and
the FBI.
And the KGB controls everything in Russia. You could be an
And
army
in
general.
America.
Mind you, there's a whole KGB behind us, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. And that's even a black Namira.
What the fuck is a black Namira, bro? What the fuck?
What?
Oh,
Bro,
shit.
wait.
Oh, shit.
Wait, no. What's a black Namira? What's a black Namira? No. Bro, they're busted. They're busted. No. Why are we speeding? Why are we speeding? We just went 100 and they're like, drive me to the airport now.
Do you know what's university like?
What?
We as black people, wherever we're from, we are loud. Pay attention to how quiet this bus is.
Until we
The
get
whole bus is staring at us. We've had tons of situations of people coming to us like, yo, why are you shouting? And we're just like, yo, Muhammad,
like this.
That's universally black.
You think so?
Like Africans from any country, they're lively.
The emotion.
It's not being loud.
Nigerians speak very loud.
Bro,
too. Yeah,
if I start
very,
speaking like a
very,
Nigerian now,
very.
if I start speaking like
That's
I'm
already
using my
good.
whole body to
Yeah,
communicate.
yeah.
Because I cannot just be standing there like, yo,
Yeah.
Pudi, this is the Moscow. No, I have to like, yo, Pudi, this is the Moscow.
Are most people here quiet?
99%, bro.
99.99.
That nigga's filming us right now behind your back,
Yeah.
bro.
Because we
That
are
nigga's
being
filming.
like
Let's
loud.
say hi.
Most,
What's up?
you want to be in a
Oh, he
video?
speaks English. He speaks English.
That's good.
You speak English, right?
Do a lot of people here speak English?
The thing is that Russia's education is one of the best in the world. So you have schools like public schools you don't have to pay a dime for, where you learn English, French, and German without paying money for that shit.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
not even
like,
high
in
school,
the
it's
U.S. high school, you can learn French.
Wait, write in the
Let's
comments how many Americans speak French.
Here's what it is. It's not the education system. We don't really learn about like internationally
No,
stuff.
your
All my international stuff I learned was as an adult in the last like 7-8
Bro,
years.
if we match a college graduate from America
And from
with
Russia.
a high school
Student from
graduate in Russia,
Yeah.
the
He would
high
be
school
smarter.
graduate will fuck
Be smart.
He cannot from Harvard.
We learned a lot about our history. We
Which
learned about
history?
this our history.
He started telling me
Give
our
me the
history.
date.
You don't like America, do you?
Bro, it's not about I don't like America. I know the fact about Tell me, I love America actually, and the American dream and everything, but I know all the facts and the truth. I mean, like, I can't say that Americans are stupid and still loving America. That's the fact. Americans are stupid.
He's like, I hope to go there. one day.
Bro,
Okay, what's
hope
your,
to
what's your true
Bro.
thoughts about Americans?
I never dreaming about going
Even
to
if you
America.
pay
Not today,
Muhammad
not
to go
tomorrow,
to-
not
You
after
don't like-
tomorrow.
Because he comes from the other parts
Not
of
in
the
a bad
world,
way.
from the Saudis, the
I have-
Ethiopia,
yeah, I
the
have
Sudan,
another
the Iraq.
difference.
Let me ask you a question. This is very important, right? Tyla, I remember when she came to the U.S., had like got in trouble because she said she wasn't black. Because in South Africa, if you're mixed, you're colored, right? Does that same rule apply to like over here?
That's
So
the
like,
question.
Kinda, yeah, yes, we have it here.
so like,
I mean,
if someone's mixed, they don't consider them black.
They don't consider
not all of
themselves
them.
black.
Yeah.
No, but how about the others? Like,
The
what do
thing
they
is that
consider?
you don't have a black population in Russia. What
That's
you
why
have
there's
is
no-
immigrants in Russia.
But that's different for you though, because you're born and raised
I'm
there.
1 in a million, bro. Like
Like you-
your family, they've been in America like 7 generations, 8 generations,
Yeah,
12.
since
yeah.
like
There's
the
nothing here.
transatlantic
Or
slave
let's
trade.
take the UK. Yes? They have like 3 generations, 4 generations.
More than 3 generations.
I don't
That's
think
it.
that we'll ever get to that point in Russia.
Yeah.
Most black people in Russia, for them, Russia is like a place. You live here, you work here, and then you move.
You remember in a car when I was saying that Russia is a white country? That's what I meant. This can be like minimum the second house, but this place can never be our first house.
Really?
Never. As I told you, 10 years Sudan, 10 years Saudi Arabia, I have like 3 different homes. Home is where my mom is. If I bring my mom to Russia, I would all of it.
Should look mid to me, but what about it is like making it not feel like home to you?
Look around. How
Yeah.
many people like
Yeah,
OBC?
it's not only this. I mean, like anytime. Look, it's been 12 years. I can be walking in the center of the city, and some people gonna make me feel like, why did you come to our place and what are you doing? Take your thing and leave. Russia gives me a lot. I love Russia.
Yeah.
And Sam knows this. I really love this country for many, many different reasons. But for me, it's not my house yet.
Do you feel like it's kind of harder breaking into the comedy scene as a black woman here in Russia?
No, I don't think so. Maybe it helps me in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it helped.
Yeah.
You like stand out in a way.
Yes, and they don't know nothing about our life.
Is subject matter? Are you mostly discussing like black issues, something like black jokes?
Few black jokes
Mhm.
in the beginning, and about my experience like woman.
I never would have expected a woman in comedy in Russia, furthermore black. I thought that was so interesting, especially as a career path here. So does Russia have a big comedy scene?
You know, it's new. Maybe for 20 years now, they say like stand-up comedian is a new rap.
What's a popular like Russian drink?
Alcoholic?
Yeah.
Vodka. Of course.
God damn. Why is vodka so popular?
I don't know. You can make it at home, so why
Y'all
not?
don't drink tequila here, right?
No, girls drink tequila.
Yeah.
А вы слышали на английском объяснить, что это на
Да, конечно.
Да.
Okay, we want have two infusions with fresh cranberry or fresh cherry. Okay.
I speak Russian, bro. That's what's missing. I'm gonna say Cheers.
Welcome.
It's good. It tastes good. It tastes like a small mixed drink. So, how did you end up in Russia?
How? My parents was students in Soviet Union.
From what
and
country?
Guinea-Bissau.
Okay,
This is
Guinea-Bissau.
West Africa.
Mhm.
So now my mom work in embassy
She works in the Guinea-Bissau embassy
here. Yeah.
in Russia. She just came as a student and
Yeah,
she liked
yeah,
it a
yeah.
lot. Did your dad come here at the same time?
My dad was here before my
Mhm.
mom.
They already knew each other?
They
First
met
time?
here.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they just must liked it. They was like, oh, this is fire. Let's just stay here.
Da.
Does most people who travel here for school, do they end up liking Russia?
Yeah, of course, of course. I was in Guinea-Bissau like in September, and my relatives who was students here, they know the language till now.
Do you think a lot of mixed people here embrace their
Blackness?
blackness? Yeah.
I know. I
But-
feel sorry for them because I think this is a journey, and most of them they don't feel like they're black.
Do you feel like there's a lot of black people here?
Yeah.
But it goes back to that problem where a lot of them don't embrace it.
But I have my friends.
Yeah.
They're black too. We're friends not because we're black.
Right. But I feel like that's common though. Even in the US, if you're Hispanic, then you're naturally gonna also want to be around people who have your same life
Yeah.
experiences.
I always like the idea of sisterhood, you know.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like it's missing here in Russia? Like sisterhood?
Yeah.
You have a lot of black girlfriends here?
Not a lot, but yeah, 2, 3. I'm glad, but I want us to be like big girls' night, you know, like making braids with each other. I feel like I don't have enough.
What do you think it'll need to take for there to be more, I guess, black women here too?
There are a bunch of black people here, but Russia is too big, so we just like
Not all live
different
in one
places.
location. So what flavor is this?
Blackberry.
See, now we did opposite.
Yeah.
This one's good.
This is my favorite.
Does that happen a lot? When you walk out in public, you get recognized?
Sometimes.
Are you like used to it now?
No, I'm shy, but it feels nice. It warms my
How are you
heart.
shy if you're a stand-up comedian? Being a stand-up comedian, that's probably one of the most bravest things to do.
Yes, but when I'm in the show, I am more confident and strong. I can do it. But in life, I'm like
You know how brave you have to be? Like a lot of people don't have the guts for that.
This is my other side.
If you're a naturally shy person, how do you like lock into that?
I'm shy like a person. I feel like I have some masks when I'm a comedian.
Mhm.
Bella and Bella like homegirl. This is two different Bella.
YNW Melly versus Melvin. The comedy you and the real
She's
life you are
strong,
two different
she's
people.
confident, she can tell her shit out. It's okay.
Yeah. One of the things I heard about coming here, it's not really possible to be an entrepreneur here or to get rich. If you're like a business owner or whatever, your funds are like controlled by the government and there's no real entrepreneurs. But I'm here, I see the most Maybachs I've ever seen in my life. I see the most nice cars I've ever seen. So I know people getting money, but is it actually possible to be an entrepreneur? Is it actually possible to get rich?
One of the best things about Russia is that Russia is a developing country. So you have a lot of opportunities to make money. It's quite easy for you to find a venture to make money, a venture to get big.
Let's say you have a business, and let's say after the business profits for the year, it profits a flat even 1 million USD.
Yeah.
Let's say you're the only owner or whatever.
Yeah.
How much of that do you get to keep after profits?
It's not hard to make it. In Russia, it's hard to keep it. As soon as you get big, you become a like global company that has to do with national interest, a company that has, let's say, 10 or millions of Russians using their services.
But is it your? But like,
it's yours.
So-
So when you reach that level, The government is like, knock, 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 knock. We want the data. We want part of the money.
It has some truth to it, but it's not full truth to it.
There's some truth,
So,
yeah.
so like it's like you're able to be an entrepreneur, but once you get too rich,
When you
then
get
now
too
it's
big,
like you have no
to share.
choice but to give us some of your wealth. Is there a certain number you think that like you have to hit before the government starts being inside of your pocket?
You know that there's Amazon, yeah? So in Russia, we have Wildberries. That's something like Russian Amazon. There was a company selling goods.
Right.
And they became the biggest company in Russia. What does that mean? Money, access,
yeah,
and info.
And they was like, yo, we need some of that.
Knock,
So,
knock, knock.
was it known how much percentage of that was taken?
No, you never find out. You just say that, yo, the owner of this bank sold it to the government.
And it was one of the things, it's like, nigga, you ain't got a choice.
You pay or lay down.
Right.
So it's not hard to get it in Russia. It's
Right.
hard keeping it.
Like Russia is like a
Police state.
police state, right?
Moscow is the safest city in Europe. Here,
Every
right?
time I go
Even
somewhere-
safer than the US.
But every time I go somewhere, everybody be like, this is the safest city in the world.
In Moscow, at any time of the day, any spot of the city, you can just be walking around throwing out money. No one will get.
There's a lot of stairs here, though. Sometimes it's like, oh, this person's fresh. Let me come take a picture with you. But I started to notice it's the same cadence of smile, same cadence of laugh.
The same approach.
Every couple
The
seconds.
same questions.
Yeah,
the same everything.
The same phrase
You
over
look
and over.
cool. I want to take a photo.
And then they go away laughing.
That's one of the bad sides of Black experience in Russia. You never feel human. You're always a toy.
You was telling me there's a game that people play when they
kids
see a
play.
black guy.
Yeah, so let's say it's a group of 3 kids, yeah? And they see a black guy approaching them. The guy that notices the black guy first knocks his friend on the shoulder and he wins the game. Sometimes it be a group of 7 kids and one guy just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, shit.
Bro.
Do you ever get offended from that?
Nah. Bro,
Never.
we are gods. We are gods. And when you're black in Russia, you really feel it. You really feel the power of black presence. Because anywhere I go, room full of celebrities, even policemen, I feel that I don't want to say like an advantage, but some kind of influence on them. I don't know why is it. Maybe because black culture is so influential. Maybe because it just works on the contrast.
Yeah.
I don't know, but anywhere I get to in Russia, I feel the highest in the room.
So I actually still feel y'all. Do y'all consider Russia home?
Let me answer last. Yeah.
Go for it. Who are talking about it? Yeah. No, you go for it.
So, okay. I cannot consider Russia as a home. It could be a place that I would like to stay in, but it would never be the home with the meaning of home. And anytime you can hear it anywhere in Moscow, yo, go back to your place. That's the thing that makes you feel, yo.
It's like they constantly like remind you that you're an outsider.
Yeah, of course. I was talking to Bill about this some time ago. We just immigrated in Russia. Yeah, we've been living here. We're doing a lot of things. People like us and everything. But at the end, we came here.
For example, me, I consider like Russia home. I sort of see myself as this kind of person. I don't stay in a place. So I'm always here and there. I grew up here. I came here when I was 16. I didn't know shit.
So
So
that's right. That's
Russia
right.
sort of shaped me to this person that you see.
But that's what I mean. I love Russia. Kind of patriotic of this country.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of. But that's not changing the fact that I still cannot say that Russia is my home.
So for me, it's the opposite. I cannot say Nigeria is my home. 'Cause
Right.
If I went back to Nigeria tomorrow, I'll be lost. Like, that's how bad it is.
I do want to talk about some positive. What is y'all favorite things about living in Russia?
I think it's really safe. And number 2 is transportation. Like the metro is super clean. There's never any delays with anything. Like you get on a train, bro, you get to where you're trying to go.
This is why I was saying, like, I cannot praise Russia without shitting on my country.
Oh my God, you don't.
Just listen, like,
You don't
hear
have to
me,
just say it like
hear
this
me
about-
out. In my personal experience, all of the fucked up experiences that I've had in Russia hasn't been from Russians.
I had
That's
a
all I'm
bad
saying.
experience, a lot of bad experience of Russia.
That's all I'm
Like Bella has been in the stand-up world for like 5 years, right? She has been top for the last 3 years. And Bella has a show of her own that she invented, came up to the company let's try this out.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that she's been hot just for 2 years, they like the idea and now the show is out. There's
Oh.
no stumbling block. You don't have to know someone
right.
there to help you do something.
Right.
If you have a nice idea, it will make money.
Right.
Let's try it. Russians try shit.
To put a wrap on everything, what is something that y'all want to share to the world about being black in Russia? Where I'm from, a lot of people don't know y'all exist.
I would say number 1, there definitely is sort of like a black community going on, but it's not integrated into the Russian society. And that's why y'all don't know that blacks exist in Russia.
You came, you saw, and you got surrounded by a lot of
Yeah.
black people who do a lot of things here. We would like to share this with the other African and black from the other side.
We here, like, and we like,
But what can you say about your experience?
My experience
as a black woman.
Bro, she's famous. She's making money. I think she's
Like,
good.
Даже не описать. Мне кажется, she could. I think for
it's like
her,
ups and
for her,
downs.
it's
so-
more than like a message to them. Like, there's a black woman in Russia, and I exist, and I'm a famous black woman in Russia, Africa.
Things like-
You are
No,
famous.
no,
okay.
no. Yeah, ain't no wrong with that.
Sometimes
Still
it's
unbelievable.
difficult, but if I can make it,
If we made it in Russia,
Yeah.
We could
you
make
can make it anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the main point. Because remember when we were talking, I was like, yo, for a black person to be born and raised, to stay here for 20 years, to have a family, it has to be something bizarre.
Yeah.
So we are like a testimony to the fact that if a black person could make it in Russia, you can make it anywhere.
All right, listen. Welcome to Slide TV, where everything is possible. I go by the name of Icy Graded Dawn Louis Songs Blue. We just jumped up in here right now. I definitely had to get my reaction straight up. So many cameras in here, so if I'm looking somewhere else and I'm talking, that's what's going on.
And y'all telling me you still ain't handling your business? Yeah, because when you inside certain spaces, you heard, whether you start a business, a podcast, anything, you have to make it legit. You have to make it into a business. Well, word is on the street, Cameron is accused allegedly of stealing the name It Is What It Is. Yeah, you know the big podcast that he has, the sports podcast that he has with Mason Toe. Yeah, with Stat Baby. They have an incredible show going over there. And now we have people coming out saying, Cameron stole my name. It is what it is. Oh, and I ain't forget, we got Jim Jones co-signing it. I'm just saying, Jim Jones comes out and reposts what these people are talking about. This might get nasty, y'all. Let's talk about it. You heard? But let me let y'all hear how Cameron said he came up with everything and how everything got officially started. Hey, look, I don't know if he's watching these people. I don't know if he knows these people. How do Cameron even know you? But I want y'all to pay attention to what Cameron said and how he got started on his venture with It Is What It Is. Pay attention.
We supposed to do a tour after we got cool, me, him, and Jada. That didn't work out. And so many people were inviting me to do podcasts. Like, yo, Cam, do a podcast. When you gonna do a podcast? And I'm like, I don't really want to talk to niggas for a living. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like I don't want to have to talk to nobody, but I do like sports. So I look at the phone. I'm arguing with niggas, and by the time I hang the phone up, it's just say 2.5 hours of me arguing with a nigga about sports. So I was like, maybe this is something I want to do. And I built a stage. I got a sound stage. I built my own setup. And I said, I'm going to do ESPN meets the hood. So that's why we wear suits on the show. But it was a professional setting. And then after that, I invited Mace on the show as a guest. And he's like, Cam, what's going on? And I said, I'm just shooting this shit. I said, I got a budget. I'm going to reach this budget and see if niggas bite, pause. And he's like, you want to be partners? I'm like, after I get my money back on what I spent, we could go 50-50. And he's like, I bet. So we did about 10 shows and a bunch of people called. So we ended up doing like 30 shows and ended up getting a really good deal. But after I did like 5 shows, he's like my 5th guest. And he's like, be partners, because I have nobody consistent doing it anyway. So that's how I came together.
So as you can see, Cameron is breaking down how he came up with everything. He said nothing about the name. He's just saying how he structured it and how it came upon him to want to start this show and how he brought Mace along for the ride. Well, it's being said, right? So this is 5 years ago. You heard this guy post this, right? He says, It Is What It Is radio show. So this is 2019. They had a radio show already out. Now, we don't know if this man handled this business the correct way. We don't know if this black man handled this business the correct way. It happens like that in business all the time. I'm pretty sure millions of people, you heard, not millions, but a lot of people had the name It Is What It Is. That don't mean they went to the full extent with the name. You heard? As far as registries, LLCs, and you see what I'm saying? Yeah, so I don't think that went down like that, but this is what he had to say, right? He says, so his name is Fly Miles, RGM. Might as well, he tagged Cameron and everybody in this, right? This guy just, like, he's going off, right? Might as well let the rest of the world know if you already don't. He tags Cameron and says, I started It Is What It Is radio show in 2016, and you stole the name. I thought Harlem was known for being original. It Is What It Is radio, Be More, New York. I got receipts. Let's have a conversation. Y'all can Mr. Cameron. Yeah, so he's saying y'all can at Mr. Cameron to exactly what's going on, right? My thing is, why would Cameron want to even speak to you if he owns this business as far as a trademark, LLC? Who are you? See, this is why we get confused as people, as Black people. Don't make yourself look crazy. You feel what I'm saying? He says, IGS, I had it first. That's all. He's responding to somebody, and there's some similarities. I've been doing that before it became a thing to do. He said it established in 2016. So did the LLC lapse? I don't know where this guy is going with this, right? I don't know where, and I'm not trying to discredit nobody. You heard? If you got an LLC and a trademark for this business, and you pull it up and say, this is my name, see, it may be different because he may have It Is What It Is radio. Cam has It Is What It Is talk show. See, it's a difference. See, a lot of guys, they make themselves look crazy. But at the end of the day, I will say this. This has been going on for years. They come in all the time and swoop under our businesses, Black owned especially. They do it all the time because a lot of them don't know the business. Look what happened to Sierra Mist. They had to change the name. Yeah, somebody bought the name. You got to understand, when you building a brand and you want to start right away and make sure your shit is legit in a business all the way around the board. But I got to point this out for y'all because Jim Jones takes it upon himself. Yeah, I got to say that again. Jim Jones takes it upon himself in what I would call a cosign. So Jim Jones, somehow, some way, this post finds Jim Jones. You heard? Yeah, Fly Miles is his post on Instagram finds Jim Jones. Stole the name of their show is crazy. So y'all let me know down in the comment section, is this a cosign? Is Jimmy just jumping in the fray? See, look, you got to understand, the same thing happened to Jim Jones. I'm going to say that again. When Jim Jones went to go trademark, when he started Bird Gang, Cameron was the business-minded one. He knew to go snatch it up, and he didn't fully do it. So Jim Jones was able to still see, I got the info that Jim Jones was still able to get some type of trademark to it. You heard, some type of ownership to it as of today. But when you look it up, Cameron actually owns Dipset, Bird Gang, all of that. Now, there's other procedures he didn't go, so Jim Jones was able to go around it. So you can imagine, I'm just keeping it real, y'all. You can imagine how Jim Jones actually feels. Yeah, for him to post something like this. Because he's saying to himself, damn, this is what he did to me. See, you got to understand. Cam learned from Dame Dash, Chris. He learned from some real players in the game. Cameron was around the real guys that were actually doing business. So, did Cameron do some type of tricky? I don't know. I can't say he did. I would have to see LLCs and everything else. I don't even see these guys going that far. Yeah, I'm going to be real. I don't see Cameron even trying to entertain what's going on here. He's so far gone and signing deals and getting 30 million and 20 million. He's not paying the small fries no attention. So even if Jim Jones is promoting this, I think it goes in one ear and right out the other. Yeah, you got to ask yourself, does this guy have LLCs and things behind it with that name? Maybe not. Let's get it together, folks. Like, hey, look, I don't know why Jim Jones will co-sign this, but he may be feeling some type of way because the same thing kind of happened to him. But hey, who am I? Look, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. Make sure y'all get down in the comment section to let me know. Did Cameron do some foul business here, or did he move tricky, or he moved the right way and just went and got it doing what most black people don't do? I'm just saying, is that what he did? Did what most black people don't do? Trademark their own business? You heard, especially if it's blowing up or if it's doing, and you got intentions of it going to the top? I mean, it is what it is. It's a great show. It would be nasty if Cameron ended up in a nasty court battle over It Is What It Is. But hey, it's your boy E-O-U, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Make sure you share. Get down in the comment section. I appreciate everybody that support the page. I got a lot more coming, a lot more content going on out here, man. Look, man, stay tuned, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute. It's a lot going on out here. I got to keep it all the way tall. It's a lot going on out here. And we all understand. We have a lot of MCs, a lot of rappers going to be switching over and doing the podcasting space. You understand? So every single word they say will be held against them. I'm just being real. Everything they say, people are going to be watching. You are going to be paying attention more than the average viewer. You understand? When this is like a Fat Joe, a Jadakiss, a Jim Jones, when it's a Dave East, when it's a Mano, when it's Fabulous, they're going to have certain people tuning in. And we're going to be paying attention to every word you say. We recently seen, you heard? 6ix9ine. I got to keep it real. He has the voice. He has a bigger voice out here. So when he says something, people are listening, whether we like it or not. But we heard him say about Mel Murder coming home after getting sentenced to 11 years and taking a train. Jim Jones finally responds. You heard? Yeah, Jim Jones finally responds. And the people that have been in federal prison, the up north dudes that have done prison time, that have been in jail, they know what Jimmy's saying ain't right. And at this point, it's looking like a lot of these MCs are starting to say anything. But we're watching. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem Legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem Legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem Legend, no cap. Harlem Legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. See the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides.
Yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E-O-U, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. We on the road to 100,000. I appreciate all y'all that show love. But this is crazy, y'all. And we got to get right into this one, man, because a lot of these MCs don't seem to understand. We do pay attention. Everybody is going to be scrutinizing every word that comes out of these MCs' mouths. You heard? Shout out to Fab. Shout out to Mano. Shout out to Dave East. You heard? Shout out to Jim Jones, Jomo. But the pressure must have had gotten to Jomo or Jim Jones, rather, because at the end of the day, it's been whispers out here. A lot of people's been saying it. A lot of people's been talking about Mel Murder, Mel Matrix, actually taking the Amtrak. Yeah, being released from federal prison and taking the Amtrak. Those of you that don't know who Mel Murder is, he is or was rather the godfather of blood, right? Non-trade gangsters in New York City. He got caught up in that whole 6ix9ine situation that was going on. It at least made him hot. You dig what I'm saying? He at least was involved. He was on wiretaps with Jim Jones. So he's very close with Jim Jones. You understand what I'm saying to you? Just to give you a little background, Mel Murder most commonly refers to Jamel Jones, the leader of non-trade gangster Bloods, and he was referred to as the Godfather, who was sentenced to over 11 years in prison for racketeering and narcotic charges. So he recently came home. Yeah, we all seen this. He recently came home. Jim Jones was there to grant him with open arms. Let's call it what it is. He was